And that was a choice that I had. I haven't talked about it on Haps. I haven't said anything about it on Haps at all. I didn't I didn't discuss it because it just wasn't something I wanted to discuss. Not something I wanted to bring up on here because it wasn't something that I wanted to talk about. Um, but I know I brought it up on Instagram. The reason I did is because a couple of times I was over there and I was talking to a couple of people and it just came up in conversation. And I did talk about, I'm going to read this text I got from Rebecca, and I want y'all to know why I'm bringing it up here. I asked Hinsdale Girl, because I told Rebecca that I would be her friend no matter what, and I felt like I had let her down. But there had come a point in our friendship where there just wasn't a gelling of our friendship. And it had a lot to do with me because of um, my PTSD. And I felt like we were growing apart. And I was having a hard time with dealing with some of the things that she was doing. And I brought it up to her, and I couldn't deal with it. And I mentioned that to her several times. And so she seemed to take that, it just seemed like it bounced off her, and she didn't really seem to respond to me as if it was a big deal. So when I spoke to her, Hinsdale Girl must have gotten a hold of her or something, because Rebecca texted me on Christmas Eve, and I didn't recognize the number. And so I picked up the phone and I texted the number back, didn't get an answer, texted the number back, didn't get an answer. So I called the number and it was Rebecca. And I talked to her and I told her how much that I had missed her. And now, mind you, when I talked about this, when I talked about Rebecca, it was way back. I mean, it was way back. It wasn't recent. It wasn't this month. It wasn't, I mean, it was way back. It wasn't within the last few months. And so I don't know when she's talking about here, but just go with me. When I spoke to Rebecca, I told her that I didn't agree with the way that she was doing things. If she was professing to live the way that she said she lived, I could not understand how that she could continue doing the way that she was doing. And I didn't understand it. So anyway, I told her that I really appreciated her, that she was there for me when I needed somebody, and she was. And I don't believe at any time now. I can't speak because I don't have the video, because somebody recorded my video from Instagram and sent it to Rebecca. And I don't remember ever saying that Rebecca was a crappy friend. I don't ever remember saying that, because Rebecca was always She was always my friend. It's just that we started doing this. We were starting to get on each other's nerves. But Rebecca was always there. Rebecca was there for me when I hit my head. Rebecca was always there. And I would have never said she was a crappy friend. We just did not get along. So if I said that, and I'm not going to say I didn't, if it's on the video, then I guess I must have said it. But anyway, here's her note that she just sent to me. And I'm putting this out here now because I'm tired of the garbage. This is why I stopped the friendship, because I'm tired of the mind games. I just talked to her. I saw a broadcast on Instagram you did telling people you think I'm a witch. Well, where's it at on Instagram? Because I didn't see it. Where's it at? And what a crappy friend I was to you, Tina. And so I'm looking on Instagram. I'm going to go back because I swear I don't see anywhere on Instagram where I said she was a crappy friend. I'm just telling you. For the life of me, I don't know where I would have ever said that. And in my videos aren't even on my page. Let's see. I don't have videos on my page. There are no videos on my page, so I don't understand how she's seeing videos. Maybe I'm not looking at the right part of the page. I don't know, but I'm not seeing any videos. Anyway, let's continue with the email. Okay, so the email says, or the message says, you lied to my face saying I was such a good friend to you, of you. I was such a good friend to you, of you were lying in your broadcast. That hurts, but I'll get over it because it's all lies, and we both know who the father of lies is. Hopefully you'll get yourself squared away with the Lord. Start actually walking the walk instead of just talking the talk. Hypocritical, judgmental, resentful, and dishonest are the things I'm not. The enemy sure is a stronghold on you, kiddo. You put that energy into the world publicly about me when you don't know anything about my walk because I'm not talking about it. I've been doing it. How very ugly that was to watch. Someone you think is your friend was obviously recording your nasty behavior. I'll continue to pray for you sincerely, Rebecca. So somebody recorded my video and put it on Instagram. And I mean, I don't care. I mean, I said the things. I said that she was practicing witchcraft, which she was. And I told her that in our chat when I spoke to her on the 23rd. So come at me. I'm tired of people treating me bad. You can't serve two masters. And I walk the walk and talk the talk. I did not do or say anything wrong. I did not, um, you know, I wasn't trying to be mean or belittle anybody, but Rebecca, when you make pentagrams, when you did all the stuff that you were doing stuff for another master. You weren't serving God when you were doing that stuff. And if you want to get mad at me about that, that's fine. You can get mad at me all day long. But you cannot serve two gods. And nothing that you make that serves witchcraft can be made with God's love in mind. You cannot do that. You cannot deal with And again, I'm going to say this and people are going to get mad at me, and that's perfectly fine. The tarot cards, that is not of God. I don't care about any of you all that play with those cards. Those are not of God. That is not biblical. Those are not biblical. I don't care what cards you're playing with. God does not honor those. Those are not of God. God does not believe in that. That is not Christian. That is witchcraft. So if you guys are playing with tarot cards, y'all are playing with some stuff you shouldn't be. And to say that I'm not walking the walk and talking the talk, you don't know my walk with God. I wasn't, what you are doing, you were building altars. Building altars, Rebecca. I mean, what? How else? How else am I supposed to look at it? You were building altars with crystals that were not altars built for God. Those crystal altars were not built for God. Those crystal altars were not built to serve God. The people that you were building those altars for were not serving God. Those crystal altars were being built for somebody else to serve the master they wanted to serve, not the master you served. So you cannot serve God and build these things and sell them to make money. You can't. I mean, so here's the video. I'm loud and proud and putting it out here so that it is documented that I said it. Because, yes, I said it. I did. You cannot serve two masters. And Rebecca, I never said that you weren't a good friend. I said you were an excellent friend. And if I said it in that video, then I don't know if I was speaking about you. I don't know why I would have ever said you weren't a good friend. You were a good friend to me. You were there for me when nobody else was. You were there for me the night that I got hurt. And I will never be able to thank you enough for that. And I told you that on the phone. We talked about the witchcraft thing. I told you about that on the phone, Rebecca. I don't know why you act so surprised. And for you to get upset with me and call me names and say that I'm not a Christian, I mean, you can call my Christianhood into question if you want to, but there's no reason to call my Christianhood into question because I know where I am. If you know where you are, that's fine, but from the outside looking in, it's kind of hard. I haven't seen you in a while, so I don't know. Like I said, that video was done a long time ago. Long time ago. So you're judging me by video that was done a while back, and now you're all pissed off because of a video I did a long time ago. Oh well. I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, the deal is, I'm tired. I'm tired of having to apologize. I'm not going to apologize anymore. I refuse to apologize for things I've said and done in the past. And Rebecca, I'm just not going to keep apologizing for things that I've supposed to have done. And for adults to record other adults' videos and put them online for other people to see. I mean, I would have told you, and I did tell you on the phone, Rebecca. I told you on the phone what I thought. I told you I thought you were doing witchcraft. I did. So why are you so shocked? Why was this such a shock? I told you on the phone exactly what you said to me. I said you were practicing witchcraft. There, I said it out in the world. I said it. If you're not proud of what you were doing, then why would that bother you? Because what you were doing wasn't Christian. Playing with rocks and building altars with stones and stuff like that. That's not Christian. That's not. There's nothing in the Bible to support it. Nothing. To my knowledge, there's nothing in the Bible to support charging rocks under the moonlight, crystals, healing crystals. Nothing in the Bible that supports that. There's nothing in the Bible that supports um, the tarot cards. Nothing in the Bible that supports that at all. Those things are not of God. So you cannot say, oh, that's, this is, I'm doing this. It just has no foundation in the Bible. So that's where I'm at. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mad people if they see this and they think, well, I'm just a hater. No, ma'am. I'm not just a hater. I love Rebecca. But when you take something, when you tell me that you're doing this and you're living this way, and then you go from living this way to all the way over here in a matter of weeks, just out of the blue, it was shocking. So, I mean, don't be my friend, Rebecca. That's fine. I really don't care. And I blocked the two people that I'm pretty sure it was that saved my video. And if I can find anybody else that I think that's your friend, I will block them too because I'm fed up. I'm fed up because I'm tired. This is why I got rid of so many people on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on everything else because I got tired of the oh well, let's keep the argument going. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know why, but I don't know why everybody seems to be bound and determined to, come down on me about it. But I told you on the phone. That's what I told you. I told you the exact thing that we talked about on Christmas Eve. That's exactly what we talked about in that video, and you got all bent about it. But I did not say, well, thank you very much. I did not say that you were not my friend, Rebecca. I said that if you hadn't been there the day I hit my head, I don't know what I would have done. Oh, and welcome from Twitch. Sorry I had to come at this situation. I didn't really want to talk about this, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just hate that I had to talk about it. I hate that I had to talk about this because I refuse to be made. I refuse to be made the whipping post in this. I refuse to be made the person that did something wrong in this. I mean, I'm tired of being the one that's always in the wrong. I think it's ridiculous that adults record other adults. They recorded my Instagram video and put it on somebody else's Instagram, apparently. And that's fine, but I think it's a violation. I mean, I feel violated that they, and I mean, that's not the point. Well, it kind of is the point. I don't mind that Rebecca saw my video. That's not the point. But the point that I hate is that a grown adult took and recorded my video just so they could go back and show it to her. And I'm like, why? Why? Because, I mean, and the thing is, it's an old video. It's not new. It's not a new video. It's an old video before her and I had spoke on Christmas Eve. And it just blows my mind. Totally blows my mind. And I'm like, you know what? And then she wrote me this message and just totally rips shreds out of me. Like, you're the sinner. You're the one that's got the problem. You're the one that needs to blah, blah, blah. Excuse me? I need Jesus? Mm-mm. And wouldn't even answer the phone when I called her. I went to call her, just so we could hash it out. She wouldn't even answer the phone. And I'm like, how adult is that? How adult is that? Well, I'm done because I'm like, I wanted to put it on. I come to put it up because if they want a video, they got a video. Now they got a video. Here's the video. Yeah, I said it. I'm not going to say I didn't say it. The thing is we discussed it when I talked to her on Christmas Eve. We openly discussed it, and I don't understand why she's so upset. I said she was practicing witchcraft. I told her, I said, "You've been practicing witchcraft," and she said, "No, I don't think so." I said, "Well, that's what I mean, I told her that, and it's like, why are you so surprised? So I don't I don't care anymore. This is one reason that I got out of this whole relationship because drama. Drama. And my entire family is sick. Like me and my mom and my dad are really sick right now. They sort of do, don't they? Um, I don't need this right now. So, so where are you from, Toxicity Rose? Oregon. I'm from Tennessee. I need to be in bed. I really do. Hey, it's nice here. It's pretty nice. What are you going to do for New Year's Eve? Got plans tonight? Psst, that's all I ever do. I think I'm going to go live tonight. I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe, I don't know. I was supposed to go live tonight, but I don't know if I will or not. Who knows now with everything like it is. PC. I have an Alienware, so I play Xbox on my PC. Hi, Jeeves. Oh, Jeeves, I've got myself in trouble. How's my Jeeves? I won't. I'm not going to let it bother me too much. There's no reason to. It's okay. My mom's still not doing very well. And I finally got in the shower and, got my hair washed. I look like a human now. I don't quite look as bad as I did yesterday. It is, it's moving. If you can hear it, it's moved from my sinuses into my chest. Well, I play on PC. I have my Alienware, and I play Diablo 3, but I haven't played in a while. Kind of got mad at Blizzard. Um, I play Xbox games, but I've been so sick lately that I haven't really been playing anything. Just can't concentrate because this is painful. This COVID is pain, and my mom and dad just don't believe it's COVID. It's COVID. It's COVID. It's bad. Yeah, I was gonna play. They're having their 25th anniversaries coming up. The next round, I'm not missing that. The drops will be really good for that round, so I don't want to miss that one. But um, you can see now, Jeeves. You can see how bad I feel with this. My lip. Now I don't have fever blisters. That's one thing I do not have. This is where my lip split. I am not married. I am single. Don't feel bad, honey. It's all good. Mm. So, how are you doing this evening, Jeeves? Are you working? So, how old are you, Toxicity Rose? Um, you are flattering, but I'm a little too old. You just are you male or female? You just turned 28. You're a pup. You're just a puppy. I don't mean any disrespect. I promise. It does. It does. It really does. In my case, it does. You don't know how old I am, so in my case, it does. How old do you think I am, Toxicity? How old do you think I am? And when you say older, not even close. Add 5 years to that. Hmm, you did. I'm 50. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, thanks. I'm sick. This is my sick glow. This is what I look like when I'm sick. This is that sick glow. You know that glow you get when you're so white because you go. You better have followed me on Twitch so I can follow you back. Oh me. I want to get over to Twitch. It's just so hard for me to get over there and get like things caught up because I want to get everything going over there because next year, well, tomorrow's next year. I've got some things I'm going to do next year, starting in 2022. I'd like to really take advantage of next year, but I've got to get to feeling better. Oh, you'll just come right fly on right in, huh? Oh, okay. So what do you do, toxicity? I work at Amazon. Well, honestly, when I saw Toxicity Rose, I wasn't thinking a man. I was thinking a girl because of the rose at the end. No offense. No offense. But I figured you were female instead of male. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I like the name, though. The name really is cool. Pretty cool. Oh, cool. That's nice. Mine's not unique, but it's got my nickname in it, and I kind of like the title Queen's Revenge Play. Yeah, we're still in quarantine. Well, mom still has a fever on and off. What do you mean? Think you're female in person? Wait a minute. They think you're female in person or just female online? Oh, okay. Just checking. Um, I've not run a fever since day before yesterday. So I think I'm pretty good. Dad, I don't think has run a fever, period. But mom has run a fever. She broke her fever tonight for the second time. So I'm beginning to get really concerned about her. I don't know. I'm really worried. I know, Jeeves. It's really becoming quite um, concerning. It is. Well, I'm surprised you've got time off, toxicity, because working from Amazon, they keep you guys busy, don't they? Well, thanks. 4 days off. Wow. Now, I've never heard of Stardew Valley. Thank you, Jeeves. I appreciate you more than you know. I'm glad I got to talk to you tonight. I just had the worst evening. I don't know why I tried to make things work. Sometimes I think I'm my own worst enemy. Jeeves. Well, both of you, actually. Both of you. I'd be alone if I didn't have you guys to talk to. Now, toxicity, I don't normally ask because, you're fairly new, but um, would you care if I got your first name? I mean, I can call you Toxic. It has a sort of certain ring to it. Hey, Toxic. You go as Rose? Oh, okay. I'll call you Rose. Well, no, I'll call you Toxic since everybody else calls you Rose. I'm queen around here, by the way, so I do what I want. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I'm just teasing. Call you king. Oh, oh, boy, don't you think you're special, don't you? Those are big shoes to fill, buddy. There has never been a king. There's never been a king online. I've never had a king. Almost, but he ended up. We just didn't make it. We didn't make it. So I screwed that one up. Hmm. Story of my life. Yeah. I thought he was a catfish. The only thing is, and this is what gets me. There, I did the reverse image search. I did everything I was supposed to. Couldn't find him anywhere. The only thing I could find was his image kept popping up on these older women dating sites, right? Like he was looking for older women to date. Okay, I can deal with that. But his age kept changing. Like he was 41 on one site, 40 on another one, 39 at another one. He told me he was 38. Then I go and I look up, as I should, I look up on the military website things to look for, you know, what the military won't ask you for. And what one of the things that they said one of the games they were playing with people right now was exactly the thing he was doing with me is that, he was running this game of, oh, I'm overseas and I'm coming home and real, oh, I just can't wait till I get home and blah, 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 blah. And word for word, I mean, word for flipping word, but didn't ask for money, didn't ask for anything. So I'm wondering what's the gag, what's the gag here? I just couldn't figure out what the gag was. And then I thought somebody's put him up to it, and they're making a fool out of me, and this is just a big joke. And I mean, somebody's having a laugh behind the screen at my expense, and so that really got me riled. And so I just told him I was done, and then I regretted it immediately. So that was the beginning and the end of my relationship with that guy. And I hated it because I had 6 wonderful days with him, getting to know him. And but the only thing is I don't like people that cling on real quick. It's scary to me. And he had a temper. His temper was really scary. Well, I don't normally ask men for their number. That's really forward and not my style. Generally, it's the guy that asks the woman for their number. It's not the other way around. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I mean, I would just do video chat. That's me. I would just say, hey, you want a video chat? Because, like, we can do that. That's so simple. That would be what I'd like to do, is just do video chat. So that would be what I would do. I wouldn't say, hey, you know, that's what that to me, because to me it seems more personal, but that's just me. Oh, you see, do you? Does that scare you? Well, see, I'm not. I think that the best way to get to know somebody is just by talking to them. I hate texting. I think if we can do this, it's just so much easier to get to know somebody. I mean, why spend all that time texting when you can just talk to them, right? I mean, I'm at a huge disadvantage here. You can see me, but I can't see you. So, you know. See, but this has got a really cool feature where if you had a camera on your computer, I could add you to this chat and you could go live with me. Or I could hang up from here and we could go on like Telegraph or WhatsApp or something like that, and we could chat. You know, we could talk face to face. Yep. I don't know. It's only 1 o'clock. It's 1:30. I've got time. I can talk for a little bit. I mean, that's if you want to. We don't have to if you don't want to. What, are you on the East Coast? I mean, West Coast? Or you're in Oregon, so you're 2 hours behind me. Do you have Skype? Skype would be good. West Coast makes the best coast. Well, I've got Skype, and that would be, well, fine, make fun of me. I still use it because there's still some of my friends that still use it, and it's handy. It's pretty handy. Everything else I have to give my phone number out for, and I'm not really at the, not really. I was trying to see if there was something we could use. Nah, I don't want to bother with it. I think I have to re-download it anyway. Nah, never mind. Um, what do you have? What kind of phone do you have? Let me ask you that. Do you have Android or do you have iPhone? Figures. That shoots that out of the park. I was gonna say if you had Android, we could use Duo. But I don't have an iPhone. I've got an Android. No, I do not have Snapchat. I got rid of it a long time ago. Snapchat's for kids. I just couldn't use it. Too many kids on there and I couldn't stand it. Um, oh, so you're gonna bail on me? Is that what you're saying? You're just gonna bail on me today? We can do WhatsApp. You want to do WhatsApp? Okay.
I'm live. Oh yes, I'm live. I look like. Tell more followers. Please tell more followers. Tell more. Tell more and more followers I'm live.